everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This week I am coming to you from Kielder, where I'm taking part in the Kielder Marathon half marathon tomorrow, and I'm so excited to be here. So I am here with Altra, whose shoes, I don't know, I'm currently wearing, and I've been doing little bits of my training in, and I will be racing in tomorrow, and also a very important, incredible group of women run by Boldli Run Club, who talk about women's issues in running, including safety in running, how we can make it easier for people to get out and run safely, and having enjoyment as well, which is such an important part of running for me. If it's not fun, I don't want to do it, so we try and make it as fun as possible. And I'm really excited to be here with them both. And this evening I am on a panel talk with none other than the incredible Paula Radcliffe, which is a bit of a pinch me moment for me actually. Probably a career highlight, I don't know. Feeling massively out of my depth, but I will be heading along to the practice run now and then seeing you guys on the start line tomorrow for yet another half marathon before Chicago Marathon next week. So it's been really nice over the last 5 years within the world of ultra running to see not only more people participating, but more women competing and also getting into it at the very entry level. Alrighty, so I've just arrived at the start of the half marathon. Start line behind me, Kielder water behind me there, and it is freezing. I'm absolutely frozen. I don't think it's that cold, but I'm wearing shorts and not very many other clothes, so I'm absolutely freezing, but I'm excited to get running. We've had the start delayed a tiny bit, but yeah, I hear this is one of the most beautiful half marathons in the UK, so I'm incredibly excited. They do actually call it the most beautiful, but I'm not sure that has been quantified. Having said that, it is gorgeous, so far so good, and I am very excited to bring you guys around with me. I'm just going to head to the start now, and I'll see you out there. Into a bit of woodland, which is nice. Hopefully it will take the edge off the wind as well. I cannot believe what a gorgeous day it is today. Yesterday and the day before it's just gale force winds, like 100-mile-an-hour winds, you know, a bit mad actually. And today it's like this. I mean, could be worse, eh? I'm very lucky, and it's gorgeous. Proper. So I decided to go road shoes today, which is, I mean, it's a really well-groomed trail like the whole way, which is lovely. I'm slightly worried about the amount of rain that we've had and that it's gonna affect how slippery it is. I nearly stacked it yesterday just walking, so you know, it doesn't bode well. But I have my fingers crossed that I'm gonna be able to stay upright today. It doesn't feel like too much of an ask, but you just never know. But so far it's not so bad. And look at it, so pretty. Okay, so we're back near where we started. It's a little bit of an out and back, and then we go round the water, around the other way. to get a proper explore, which is lovely. And we are 5k in and doing all right. I have derobed because it was a lot hotter than I thought it was. Out of the wind, it's really nice. In the wind, Baltic. Every part of me is covered in gel. It's really disgusting. This is why I don't like gels as much as I like solid food, because one thing happens and for the rest of it you're like sticky. It's really grim, and that's quite early on in a race to be sticky for, but yeah. I'm still trying to keep on top of my nutrition because obviously I have Chicago Marathon this time next week, so the last thing I want to do is not be able to recover properly, and a big part of that is making sure that you eat enough while you're actually running. So 60 plus grams of carbs per hour is the goal, and I have one on the start line as well because we're starting quite late this morning. So yeah, I'm having a nice time. It's beautiful out here. Grateful for trees today, otherwise it would be gale force winds the whole way round, and headwinds at that. I'm wearing my Ultra shoes today. I absolutely love them for like easy runs like this, and I don't know if you've ever tried them, but basically they got like a much wider toe box, which is really nice if you've got wide feet and want to be able to like balance using your feet, because a lot of shoes don't have that. And I wore them for the trail version for Peak Divide, which I did back in April, I think it was, which is 75k across the Peak District across 2 days. Thank you. And they're brilliant for that, for all the different terrain. There are no bins? Obviously not. I hate to see it, look. Rubbish. Rubbish. Obviously they're going to clean it up at the end, but that's not a bin. Wow, that's quite a collection. 18.5k in. I've just, this has completely flown by. I have a new friend who we have just been, actually I didn't even ask your name. Tash. I am the worst, honestly. But these events attract such nice people. And it's lovely because time passes really quickly when you're yapping away. I feel quite sorry for everyone around us who has to listen to us, but we've been having such a nice time. Are you having a nice time? Yes. And Tash has been helping me pick up all the litter as well, which we're both very sticky now. It's quite disgusting, but worth it. And look at that view. Woohoo! Everyone here is so friendly. Great marshals, great volunteers, some brilliant music, and a beautiful course. About to reach the finish line. Woo! Nice little downhill run in.
But it was a magnificent piece of work.
I feel like I'm being crowned. half marathon done and dusted, and what a beautiful day out. I mean, it is never given in the north of England to get really nice weather, but especially when there has just been a named storm over the last 2 days, it's certainly not a given. And we had such lovely weather. Everyone out there was really nice as well, which is lovely because I just chatted, literally just yapped away for 12k. I didn't stop talking, which is crazy. But yeah, I had a really, really nice time out there, and it was really lovely to see the Altra team and Boldli running as well. I feel like I didn't mention Boldli. I don't know why. Boldli basically talk a lot about women's safety in running and the issues, the kind of the barriers that face women getting into running. And obviously as an ultra runner, I'm so used to the start lines being like 80% men. So it's really nice on a race like this to see so many women running. And I feel like you kind of got to represent, you know, like I don't like a race where everyone is a man. Not because I don't like men, but because I don't necessarily feel like I'm welcome. So it's really nice to see so many women out there, and it's really lovely that Boldli, the team that are here, that I'm here with, and the Ultra hosting here, have like done so much work in terms of like trying to break down the barriers for women entering races like this. And I think it's important to talk about, not just for women to talk about, but also for men to talk about as well, because really like that's where some of the change can be seen. So yeah, we were on this excellent panel last night, and it was really nice to see the kind of impact of those sorts of conversations at the race today, where there were so many incredible women racing and running, and just generally having a really nice time. And I was wearing all their kit today. I actually can't remember what my shoes were. What are they called? Experience Flow 2. And they were really nice, super comfy. I would definitely not run a half marathon in a pair of shoes I didn't find extremely comfortable, and they are extremely comfortable. So that was really nice. We finished in just over 2 hours, which was perfect because I didn't want to run it too fast. And obviously with Chicago in a week, my goal was basically get round, recover as quickly as possible afterwards, and then I'm flying out to Chicago on Thursday. So fingers crossed I feel fully recovered by then, because I do not want to be hurting on a long plane ride, because that's like the worst thing you could do just before a marathon. But this race was honestly so spectacular. Really, really recommend if you're like up in Newcastle way or from the north in general, this is well worth the travel, because I mean, even if you're from the south, like it took me 8 hours to get up here yesterday, it's well worth the journey. It is so beautiful out there, and we did have a lot of wind today, but even with that wind, which I do not love running in the wind, even with that, it was absolutely stunning. So if you do ever get the chance to come and do this race, I thoroughly recommend it. Check out Boldli if you're interested, and I feel like you should be if you're following this channel. If you're interested in having those conversations about the barriers that women face getting into sports in general, but specifically running, then go and check out their Instagram account. They have started this conversation from the perspective of women who have experienced like harassment out on runs and stuff, and it's definitely something that I have experienced as well, and it's not okay, and I really don't enjoy it happening. So go and check them out if you're interested in that. And I guess that's it for this week's vlog. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I'll be back with you next week for Chicago Marathon. And I'm absolutely terrified, but I'm so excited to get it done. I'm in taper at the moment. I know you shouldn't really be doing a half marathon in taper, but I'm technically in taper, and it's making my brain go a little bit doolally. I didn't realize like how much I rely on regular running for my mental health, and this past week has been really tough for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have struggled. So I'm very excited to actually do the race so that I can recover after the race and then just get back to running like normal distances regularly, because taper week is really messing with me. For the first time in my life, I've never experienced such like paranoia and taper tantrums, all the words. I've experienced all of it like this past week. So I'm very excited to do the race, and I cannot wait to see you guys out there. But thank you for watching this vlog. Thank you to Altra for bringing me out. Thank you to Kielder Marathon for putting on such a good race. And until next time, happy running, and I will see you at Chicago. Bye.